Yeah. So now I would like to hand over this presentation to Satvik.
Try to summarize because it's clearly.
Okay, so it's this G digital twin and this Cisco. So first of all, it's a instrument or the digital tool which they take it as another version of computer. They simulate the physical assets and other processes just to get using the sensors, data analytics and the machine learning, and they create it in real time to help the companies. And their target markets are manufacturing, oil and gas, power generation, transportation companies, because they have big digital assets. And rest is they manage and optimize their physical assets in real time. Predictive analytics and simulation modeling is the main model which they use to help the companies. Next slide. So their main applications is in wind turbine optimization, jet engine maintenance and pipeline monitoring. And now comes the Cisco. It's also an instrument they help in the network security and optimization and the security purposes, networking, security and the optimization. Another thing, they offers routers, switches, security systems and software-defined networking. Their target industry is the mid-size, small size and the large MNCs as well. They target the domains healthcare, finance, manufacturing and the retail. Next slide. Their current users are the mid-size, as I already told you last slide. So key functions are network optimization, network automation and the network security. Network automation, they do all the automation. In network optimization, they take care of the performance and the results. After that, in network security, they take care of the unauthorized use of stealing of the data. And they are applicable in healthcare, manufacturing and retail.
They also talk about the watch. We only need some features, that is remote status monitoring, remote configuration, boot management, and some automated promise notification that goes to your application and your consultant. So that's a lot of what watch can do. They connect a lot of instruments. That's really good to know. We have some current users. We have the automobile industry. I will talk about agriculture. It's really important to know they're using a lot of this technology. Also for the dryer, also for washing machines, they're using the heating, cooling, hot water, they control it. And also they're starting using the smart cities, because everything is moving now in technology. We have also now a real 3D engine, which is really important to know. Everything is industry is using now. They started in 1998, and something good to know that the Fortnite game was made because of this industry. We have the target industry like games, clients, servers, editors, and programming. So you can see how the realistic works are doing now. The current user, there are 27 firms, including Dreamtune, Web360, and Survival games. And some features are the building. We're building movies like Avatar, Star Wars, Harry Potter. We have these animation blueprints, how they used to move. We have this language support of the clothes are moving and everything, and all including the real editor. Now,
The next topic is IBM. IBM is a well-known worldwide technology corporation that provides organization within a variety of sectors and industries with a comprehensive selection of instruments and solutions. IBM Watson is one of its well-known technology. This technology can handle a large number of unstructured data, such as text, videos, and so on. The next part is target industry. The tools and the solutions developed by the IBMs are including a wide range of industries, including healthcare, retail, finance. In healthcare, they can analyze the medical data, and on the basis of this, they can make a medical plan. And in retail, they can also analyze the customer experience. Then next, coming to the previous slide. Yes. The next one is current users. IBM serves a diverse group of customers. Coca-Cola, Walmart, and Bank of America are the few of the major companies. In Bank of America, they can improve the customer experience. The next one is the functions. The main IBM solution intend to assist the organization to achieve their functions like improve efficiency, reducing costs, and driving innovation. The next one is examples. That is IBM for oncology, that is for medical business. The next one is Watson advertising, that is including in their retail business, and IBM Food Trust, which is used for the food industries. All are the example for the solution developed by IBM. The next slide is Facebook Metaverse. Facebook Metaverse is an emerging platform that is currently being developed by the Facebook, and virtual reality, augmented reality, and social gaming are the tools and the features that Facebook are intended to improve in their new platform that is currently in the process of being developed. The next one is the target, previous slide. The next point is target industries. The Facebook Metaverse is designed for the users from a wide range of industries, including social media, entertainment, and more. It will create more opportunities for education and training. It will provide a new way for real estate business. The next point is the current user. As we already know, this is the process of being developed, so there are no current users. So next is the functions. The next one is function. Facebook Metaverse intends to provide consumer with an experience that is richer in connection and immersion. Next, we will explain it further.
So I just focus on summarize the fifth part of the Azure Digital Twins. I think that the Azure Digital Twins is the platform that enables the creation of virtual model of physical environment assets and complex systems. Okay, the Amazon Web Service provides 6 core functions that I think the most great part is that he can have the integration of Snowflake and Salesforce other IoT to do more comprehensive analysis and work done. So the next part is we also analysis the top 10 digital twins platform comparison matrix and compared it to our previous K hangouts. Actually, the details have been shown in our report. So we believe that the Cisco system will be the best to apply it in the hangout case because they have widely used for many companies for that supply chain management and system. And also the Cisco system has more highly security and functional, more function for in use of supply chain. So Jasmine will present the existing demo. Thank you.
Okay, so just like we mentioned, we focus on the digital twins, but for the demo part, we actually use Microsoft Azure to do our demo. So before we show the actual demo that we made, we will start first with I'm going to discuss the major functions of Microsoft Azure. So first of all, digital twin modeling. Here in this example, it's from the official YouTube account of Microsoft. So they have made 3D model of a factory. So Microsoft Azure allows users to create a 2D or 3D model of their actual factory or their company, so they get to get the real feeling of the digital twin. So the next one. Another function of Azure is the real-time monitor. So from the word itself, it monitors your business real-time. So in this example, you can see the 3D model of a company or a factory. And here in the second picture, you can see that the digital twin detected a malfunction in this machine or robot. And with this function, the user can correct it right away. So for the actual demo, Astia will show you.
Okay, so while I'm opening the link, just a small. So what we did, imagine Henkel has a factory which has ground floor and first floor, and it has multiple rooms, and in every room there are different chemicals which require certain temperature and certain humidity levels so that they won't get spoiled, right? So for that situation we created a digital twin in Microsoft Azure. So I recorded my laptop and put it on YouTube, and this is what I'm gonna demonstrate. So here you see the Microsoft Azure portal, And here you can see, like, you can work on different services like Azure Cosmos and Kubernetes services. And if you want to create from the start the digital twin, you need to click on create a resource. But I already worked on one, so I'm just gonna open ADT instance. And from there, I'm the Microsoft Azure Explorer window will open, where we actually work on our prototype. So this is how the Digital Twins Explorer looks like. And here, basically, like, to create the digital twins, you need to source the codes in DTDL language, which is similar to JSON. And basically, then you click on run query after you source the codes. Here I sourced the codes for building, floor, and room. And also you need to source the Excel file that will define the relationships between the rooms, buildings, and floors. And then once I click on run a query, I get the digital twins of the building A, which has ground floor and first floor, and there are 3 rooms. And so these circles, they represent the nodes, like in Azure terms it's called nodes or digital twins. And the arrows, the lines represent the relationship between each model, so that they won't get confused, right? And then here I'm showing how to create, let's say if we have one more room that requires additional chemical storage, here I'm showing how I can do that by just using the exact same room that I already created. And basically it's room 3 because it belongs to floor 1. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select room 3 and floor 1, and I'm gonna establish the relationship that they belong to each other. Yeah, and then while it's happening, also what I did was, you can check, as I said, it's a chemical room that has different humidity and temperature levels, yes. And as you can see, as you click on room 0, it has, for example, 30% humidity and 70 Fahrenheit temperature, and then room 2 has humidity 60, temperature 80. And then let's say room 3, because it's a newly added room, we can additionally put the humidity and temperature. And the next level, which obviously we don't have resources for that, after creating this, we connect IoT sensors into this so that they will be sourcing the real-time data into our current digital twin. After that, the next level is basically the user interface, which is, let's say, instead of having this very unuser-friendly interface, we can create something like this. And that we create in 3D environment, again in Azure tool. And basically the interface for this would look something like that. And here we can establish different behaviors, different logics, and then based on that, we'll be getting the real-time data. Thank you.
Please send this video to the class. Take a look, yeah?
Yeah.
So this is a wonderful job applied for Zoom for real-world digital twin applications, right? For example, you want to automate the fashion, the clothes manufacturer, right? So you can use this tool to build a digital version of your manufacturer in China or in Brazil or in India, right? So anything you find something wrong, you can track it, right? You can, when you sleep, the manufacturer's working and you quality control. For this one, the chemical product, right? Yeah, the chemical. Nobody wants to touch the chemical, right? But eventually, zero human touch. Doesn't go to that manufacturer. Everything done by digital transformation device, robot, all this. So you need to have a digital version and put the sensor, collect the data, then control it, right? Real-time control it. Yeah, that is probably in the next 10 years, a lot of things going on. The manufacturer, some of the manufacturers may have to go back to Canada, nearby neighborhood. Yeah, then use this kind of automation. The cheap labor is not a matter anymore. Yeah, so that's a lot of public demand. If you worry about ChatGPT related work, go to that new manufacturer. Yeah, a lot of work to do. Use the digital twin tools. Okay, excellent work. Thank you. Share your video with us. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay. Okay. Done. Okay. Let's team, please. Team 5. You should have enough time. Maybe affect you some lunch, lunch time, but very interesting, right? Yeah. You can learn each other. Let's see what the team has to be done for you. Yeah. When you come to work, some kind of work, always high game. Yeah. Even you develop such vertical application with digital twin, right? You always get help from ChatGPT too, that give you guidance, yeah, and free training. Before I'm very worried to develop some application, right? Because I need a lot of hassle to try to learn paper, right? Now with ChatGPT, they give you guidance. You can develop very quickly, yeah. And 2 hours you can run the application. Put my chatbot, tutors, education tutors, yeah, and online. Okay, good. So then, with your computer, yeah?
Yes.
That's good. So put your PowerPoint or demo, whatever. Yeah, it's connect. Okay, make sure you keep a team relation, right, with your professional skills.
Okay.
What do you think? Okay, go ahead.
Sure. Hello everyone, we are group 5. Today we will present ChatGPT and show you 2 demo created for Ford. So to save the time, we record our demo show previously and we'll play in this presentation. So let's move to the first part, introduction. Just please.
Hello everyone. So if I talk about the ChatGPT, it's like it's a vast platform that one can use today. So ChatGPT is basically a tool, AI tool that will help you to generate the answers with the human that have been asked with the human nature. Like for instance, whatsoever you will ask, they will have a genuine answer for that, and it's precise and it's concise. Like we have that one bit, and in between it, they provide us the answer related to the question below. So the basic one on the text that where the knowledge is from. They have all the research paper, or they have all the books that have been inserted into the ChatGPT's programming so that they can get the answer related to that. So if I talk about the ChatGPT in the Ford, there are something uses that they can use. So for that, I would like to call Clarissa. Thank you.
Thanks. So just to cut down everything because we're running out of time. So basically, we have not gone that broad. We have focused on narrow things and small things. So the first is customer service. As we know that ChatGPT has one of the best customer service right now. The second is coding. We all have used ChatGPT for coding. It's that how our team has created demo, and I believe everybody else has also used coding from ChatGPT. The next is streamlining external communications. This is basically when we go into ChatGPT, you can always see that it gives an extra, like a lot of knowledge that is not required. So there are other development tools that have helped ChatGPT to narrow down the required data. The next is personal assistant. We can use ChatGPT for our personal needs. We can ask whatever we want, and there we cannot say that that ChatGPT has the exact answer, but it is close to accurate answers. The next is writing emails. So ChatGPT can also correct grammatical errors and help you write the emails, write professional emails or friendly emails. Anything can be asked from ChatGPT. The next 5 tools will be explained by Pooja.
Okay, so I'm going to explain PowerPoint tools. ChatGPT helps us in creating a PowerPoint presentation, and the visual look is also amazing. It looks amazing, but it has high quality content. Only one of the drawback is restrictive customization, which means if we want a PowerPoint presentation in a different language and ChatGPT is not expert in that language, so we won't get that presentation more clearly. And second is managing meetings. Usually we have meetings, there are a lot of things to note down. With the help of ChatGPT, we can create a meeting calendar, and whatever the main things are there, it focuses on that. So I can eliminate the wastage, which points are not required. Third is time management. As a student, we have a lot of things to do, so we don't manage our time efficiently. With the help of ChatGPT, we can create a time management. ChatGPT can help us to create a time management schedule. Only one of the drawback is that once it prioritizes our task, but once the schedule has been assigned, it cannot rearrange the task. We cannot say that we have to do this task first. Whatever is mentioned in the schedule, we have to work as per it. Next is SEO. ChatGPT helps in keyword researching. One of the main functions is that it can generate a list of keywords which are derived from the latest trend. It has high quality content. It is faster processing speed and extensive usage of synonyms and connecting terms and good looking data. We can see the SEO plays a major role in with the help of ChatGPT. We can create a good keyword research and get instant replies. The next is to write a copy. To write a copy, first we need to set a goals, and then we have to collect the data. And once the prompt is created, we can insert that prompt into the ChatGPT, and that prompt will be converted into a text, which is very fast. And competitors backlink keywords, review and make change easily. However, it has a very low quality content, and it has a high price, and for the small business, it's very difficult to use. Next, we present a demo one.
Thank you, Pooja. So for our first demo, what we've done is we've leveraged on ChatGPT to create a chatbot. As we've discussed enough, chatbot is a conversational model that uses NLP powered by AI. So the process for us for creating a chatbot for Ford, which we've named FordBot, is by accessing the APIs of ChatGPT by generating an API key. We integrated that with our chat development program. We created a database for that model for it to be trained with all the Ford relevant information, and then we tested the model for any errors and course corrected it so that it could give logical answers. Here is quick steps that we did in terms of installing the required libraries onto the BERT model and running the pre-trained BERT model to give a question and answer kind of a response. Now I'm going to hand it over to Ganesha to make you go through the recorded demo.
Thank you, Aman. In order to save the time, we have recorded our demo 1, so let's watch.
Hello everyone, I'm going to brief you about our demo 1, which is a very simple model developed for Ford Motor Company. This acts as a customer service representative. Basically, customers can ask questions about Ford new products and services, and this bot provides real-time answers. Good thing is, unlike the customer service representatives, this chat is available 24/7, so the customers can access anytime to the Ford website and sort out their clarities using this chat. So let me preview our website for you. So we have given some of the Ford's.
So why don't you mute that one, you explain from the presentation much easier. You want to explain it? Yeah? That's the one. So what do you have done for this demo?
It's running. Yeah, he wants to close the volume.
The bot will say, I'm FordBot. An AI-powered chatbot is an assistant with your inquiries.
So you could explain this demo on the whiteboard to see
Everyone, I'm going to brief you about our demo 1, which is a very simple. I'm going to brief you about our demo 1, which. I'm going to brief you about our demo 1, which is a very simple model developed for Ford Motor Company. This acts as a customer service representative. Basically, customers can ask questions about Ford new products and services, and this bot provides real-time answers. Good thing is, unlike the customer service representatives, this chat is available 24/7, so the customers can access anytime to the Ford website and sort out their clarities using this chatbot. So let me preview our website for you. So we have given some of the Ford's new releases and their services, and also the contact information for our customers. So this is the bot that we have developed for Ford. So when the customer has an inquiry, they can put a message over here, and the bot will say, I'm Ford bot, an AI-powered chatbot designed to assist you with your inquiries, and how may I assist you today? So, but unfortunately, with the limitations of this free platform, we were unable to integrate our coding part over here. So we'll go here, ChatGPT GUI, and we'll ask developable question and answer in bot in Python step by step. So as you can see, they have provided very detailed stepwise process for us to develop our coding part. So even small businesses can use ChatGPT with a little knowledge at no cost. So in our case, we have very little knowledge in programming, but with the help of ChatGPT, we were able to develop our bot. Let me go through the coding with you all. As the first step, we have installed Transformers library and Torch library using the pip. In the next step, we have loaded.
It's okay. Can you stop this? Yeah, it's very good. It's very detailed right now. To save some time. Okay, can you explain this part model which you have done in the native? Right? It's a Ford chart. So who did this demo? So what is BERT?
So
what is the model?
So it's a machine learning, open source machine learning framework that we use for creation of it.
Yeah, BERT is the basic model that we use. It's a kind of AI use model,
Yeah.
which is it used to basically train the question and answering models. So in our if you go to the
how do you this one compare to large language model with ChatGPT? Any relationship?
Yeah, because in our case we have provided all the data of all the data to the model, the BERT model. So the model detect the customer NLP the question, and it gives the answer in a very understandable way. So that's the basic idea of a model. So if I ask a question